After you have found your two sources and you've sent them to Noodle Tools and you've sent them to OneDrive, you can then log into your OneDrive and start annotating each of those sources. There are directions in this folder as to what you need to do for your annotations. You are going to be using two colors to highlight information. So based on your characteristics that you have chosen for your hero, you will use a different color for each characteristic. So say we are talking about the lasting legacy of our hero and the human rights activism of our hero. Everything that is about the lasting legacy will be highlighted in yellow, and everything that's about the human rights activism will be highlighted in pink. You will have both colors in both articles. So you should not turn in one article that's all highlighted in yellow and one article that's all highlighted in pink. That would be wrong. Be diligent because the information that you highlight this week will be used when you write your Magic 11 paragraphs in the next couple weeks. Make sure you're only highlighting important facts, so you're not going to highlight the entire paragraph. If done correctly, little pieces of the paragraph should be highlighted, key phrases, key words, names, dates, those types of things. Then you're also going to mark up the text with the notes to help you remember your thoughts. There's a couple annotated examples for us to take a look at, so we're going to go to those next. So Miss Young was kind enough to mark up a text for us for annotated examples, and I want to point out a couple things that she did that you will need to do as well. So, as you can see on the top here, she has pointed out that everything in yellow will be for main point 1 about the lasting legacy, and everything in pink will be for main point 2, human rights activism. So as I scroll through, I can see everything that she highlighted are in those two colors, and they are about those two characteristics. Then you can see that she has written some stuff in the margins to help her remember what's what. She's given herself a couple little notes off of what she has highlighted, and that will help her in the future when she starts writing her Magic 11 paragraphs. Over here, you'll see that she wrote, use this as a DQ. DQ meaning direct quote. So maybe at one point in her paragraph, she is going to directly quote this article. She'll introduce it, she will cite it, and it will just be in there as a direct quote. You don't have to use direct quotes for every piece of evidence, but you might use it for some. Going back to the second text example, you'll see a similar format. So everything in yellow, again, is about the lasting legacy, and everything in pink is the human rights activism. Remember, you will need to put this key at the top of your sources as well, so your teacher knows what it was you were thinking when you did it. You'll notice that she has circled some key words and phrases, and she's again written some notes, a couple hearts, a couple things that she really wants to remember. And she did this for her whole article. Please notice that the whole article is not highlighted. It's not full of notes and writing, but the important stuff from this article is pointed out. And that's what you're going to want your articles to look like as well when you hand them in as annotated sources.